got a bottle or something in your face, haven't I? I apologise. Oh, always got a bottle or something in your face. It's lemon and lime, still water. There we go. I'm just in, guys. I'm just in, and I've got good news. I'm so happy. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Let me get the chat and everything up. Get the sound down. Ashley, good morning, good morning. I'm just in for the hospital. Okay, live chat. There we are. Got us up. Got us up. Got the chat going. Got my flavoured water. Everything like that. Oh, what a day. What a day. This morning, I've been up since like 3 o'clock this morning. Yes, Ashley, great news. Because I had the hospital today. Rafi girl, good morning. Golfer girl, good morning. Thank goodness. I'd say I've been praying. I had to go to the hospital this morning because they found this suspicious lymph node in my lung. And because I had cancer before and it spread to my lymph nodes, they were kind of concerned about it and all that. Randy, good morning, good morning. Well, I went in and it wasn't a CT scan at all. It was like the consultant, the head consultant I had to see. So anyway, I was sitting and I'm dead nervous, and I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking, just think the worst. Then when they says to you, it's really bad news. Look at Poppy. When it's really bad. So anyway, I goes in and he says, he said, what was it he said to me? A blast from the past, he said. Jan, good morning. He says, the last time I seen you was 10 years ago. So it was. He says, that was just when you were getting all your cancer treatment. I said, that's right. He says, we're getting all together. I think he was hitting on me. Yeah, right, anyway. So, I had to look at all my notes and my lung exam for the other day and everything like that. And he said, your lung exam was normal. Me being normal, imagine that. He says, I'm really pleased, he says, with your lung performance and everything. Judy, good morning. He says, I'm really happy with that. He says, now about this lymph node, he says, come round, he says, and I'm going to show you it. So I went round the desk and he brought it up, the CT scan in my lung. And you can see it, well, he's talking about the dye, you can see the dye going into this artery and blah, blah, blah. It just looks like a blob to me, it just looks like a blob. He says, but here's your left lung, and at the very bottom, there's a wee, it was white, and it was like 2 centimetres, a wee thing there. He says, now, he says, people can have these things on them. I mean, people in the chat, you might have these, but nobody knows. You never find out. The only reason that they know about mine is because I get the CT scan to see if I had a blood clot. He says, but some people, he says, have these wee bits of, swollen lymph nodes and bits of things floating about in your lung. He says, I'm not that concerned about it. He said, for I got 2 CT scans when I was in hospital, he says, and it hadn't changed. He says, but he says, there's no other ones. He says, it's just this one, and there's no other ones. He says, so I'm not, and because of my lung performance, he says, I'm not that worried about it. He says, but we can't feel it to examine it or anything like that. He says, and to do a biopsy, he said it would need to be like an operation. And I was like, I really don't want that. He said it'd need to be an operation. And I don't want them cutting bits out of me and stuff like that if they don't need it, you know what I mean? So he says that he's not really concerned about it, but I'll go for a CT scan in 6 months. So he's sending out an appointment for October, sometime in October, to get the CT scan. But he seemed really happy and everything like that. He seemed as if it wasn't cancer. It was just people have these things on their lungs, do you know what I mean? But nobody knows about it because you don't get CT scans. But it's just because they're in my bloody lungs looking at to see if I had a blood clot last time. So there you are. Oh, Ashley, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I am... See the drive home there, I felt so great. I know Poppy knows that, she knows, she can feel the excitement for me, that's what it is. And I've got a bag there, of course. Come over, there. Come over, she can feel, she can feel it, can't you? You can feel your mum's all happy. So the drive home was great because look at this. She's because I've been out. You see, she doesn't like me being out. She wants her mummy. Look, she's on top of me now. She's actually on top of me now. Look. Using my baby. Oh, my baby. Yes. My darling. Right down. I'll get you in a minute. I'm talking to my friend. Hannah, good morning. Oh, what I know. I am so happy. I can't hear. I said to the doctor, oh God, she's casting like hell. I said to the doctor though, I said, doctor, I says, as soon as they said, the lymph node, I said, that was it. And he went, oh, I can understand, he said, because 10 years ago I met this doctor, 10 years ago. I was going through it all. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh God, you've no idea the relief. The relief, because I was planning stuff. I was planning my funeral. That's the way you get. And I know people will be saying, God, I can't get this bloody thing. People will be saying I'm overreacting, but see when you've been through what I've been through, everybody I've spoke to that's had cancer and came through it, that's where your mind goes. It's, even if you've got a sore head, you're like, oh Christ, it's in my brain now. It's just something that you can't help. And I don't think it's ever going to change. It'll be there forever. But this was really concerned. Oh, Green Rose, my long thing was great. Oh, Sophie's happy. My kids are all happy. Peter doesn't know. He's still in his bed. But they're all happy that they've got their mum a wee bit longer. Because I thought, that's it. It's my tea's out now. That's it. I'm never going to see my grandson grow up. All this kind of stuff. Do you know, I swear to God, I was actually thinking I'm going to need to sign over my YouTube channel to one of the girls. Because I'm never going to get my silver play button. I thought I'm never going to get my silver play button ever. But I'm going to sign over my YouTube channel to one of the girls so that they've got the channel. I was thinking that on the way in. That's where I was. My ass was making buttons this morning. That's I don't know if that's a Scottish saying or a UK saying or a worldwide saying. When you say your ass is making buttons, it means you're nervous as anything. He's always in his bloody bed, Ashley, I know. And then he gets up and he goes, I couldn't sleep last night. You've slept all day. I've been up since 3. That was it. I was like wide awake in bed like that, and I thought I better go for my shower. So I went for my shower and everything like that. But oh my God, the relief! Listen, this is better than winning the lottery. I swear. See when you're going through this, and you get good news like that, it's like you've just won an amazing prize. So I can't wait now for my pool to get delivered. And do you know, I phoned my mum for the hospital and she went, don't you be drinking today? I said, Mum, you know that Saturday's my day. Oh, Ashley, I know, this is it. We can always, they've got me a bit longer. My tea's no out yet. Because there's a saying, when your tea's out, your tea's out. And you know, I even spoke to God on the way home. This is the truth. And I said, I'm driving and I says to God, so you want me to be here a bit longer then? You want me to be here a wee bit longer? Okay. That's where you go. Catherine, good morning, good morning. He was very pleased with my that long thing that I done the other day. Christ, I was just about fainting doing that. He was very, very pleased and he said it was normal. And I was like, look at me being normal. Look at me being normal. I can't get over it. I'm like, look at it. Look at this. Who am I? So it's the best news I could have possibly wished for. It's the best news. And hopefully the CT scan in October, it'll probably still be there. But as long as it's no dramatically changed or anything like that, then they're not worried about it. And there's only one. There's nothing else there. My lungs are beautiful, by the way. See that? My lungs are beautiful. So there you are. And it was nice seeing that doctor again. I think he had a wee fancy for me. He was like, come round the desk. And I was like, sure, doctor, I'll come round the desk. So it was good. And he went 10 years ago. I couldn't get over it. It does seem like 10 years ago. But Ashley, I know that's it. God wants me to be here for a while longer. So I don't know what his plans for me are, so I just need to go. I'll just need to go on with it. His plans are, who am I to question him anyway? But I thought that was it. As I say, I was planning stuff before I went, I was planning on giving out what kind of things I wanted to send to people for my house. Yous were all going to get some. I was like, right, well, I'll give golfer girl this and Green Rose can get that. I was planning the girls were going to be hard at work finding your address and sending you stuff for my house. I never got his number, Ashley. I was too excited to get his number. He's got mine though. He's got all my details if he wants me. But oh my God, the feeling I've got. I'm still a bit shaky though because I was like shaking this morning, absolutely shaking. I mean, I was in the waiting room. I was like, oh God, I can't. My mind was in overdrive, thinking about this. And I said to him, I says, Doctor, I says, you've made my day. I says, I'm going to be going home one happy lassie the day. I said, thank you so much. I says, because obviously I says I was thinking of the worst. Oh, Green Rose, I know it's better than winning the lottery. It's better than winning. See, when you feel that, because I thought, do you know what I was thinking as well? Because see, my mind was like that this morning. Everything was just rolling around my mind. Thank you, Hannah. I'm so happy. And on the radio, our local radio, the kids finish up school this week, today or tomorrow, for the summer holidays, right? And I'm sitting in the waiting room and I'm thinking, God, I would have loved to have had summer holidays with the grandson when he's at school. That's the way I was thinking. But you can't help it. I couldn't help thinking these thoughts. So I went in and I was like prepared. And when he was like, I'm not concerned. He says, I think it's fine. He says, come around and look. And when he showed, as I say, he was showing me blobs. That's the only way I could describe it. Blobs on the screen, right? If somebody would have showed me that scan, I'd have been like, is it a pregnancy scan? I don't know if it's a long or no. But he was showing me, you could see the dye. I did see that, like a white line. And he's going in there, it's going into the artery there, and he's moving it, and the lung's getting bigger, and then at the bottom there's a wee thing like that, 2 centimetres, a wee white thing like that. And he says, that's it there. He says, it's not changed. He says, it's just there. He says, but to be honest, everybody's got wee things like that on their lungs and stuff, but nobody can tell. And the only thing was because I've got a history, the lymph node and the cancer, so that's what we're all. It's my Tinkle Pink, good morning, I'm fine, I'm going to be here a bit longer. My tea's no out, yeah, it's not my time to go. They're happy with my lungs seem fine. But I have got to go for a follow-up CT in October. But I'm not even going to worry about that. Edge of Mar, good morning, I know, I'm actually still shaking a bit because I had myself up there this morning, and I'm even thinking, well, see when I go, at least I got my piercing that I wanted. Just things like that it was all running through my mind this morning. So there you are. So I'm so happy. I couldn't have predicted this. I did not. I thought it was going to be bad news. I really did think it was going to be really bad news. But thank God. Really thank God, because as I said, I spoke to him on the way home. I was like, so you want me here a bit longer then? Okay. I'll stay. Oh, so my mum and dad as well, they're all happy too, because we all think that's where we go when these things happen. So I'm not going to, it's going to be out of my mind now. I don't need to worry about it. October I'll get the next CT scan in October, and hopefully it'll be okay. But he says you've got to get a blood test before the CTC. When I was in the hospital, I was getting blood taken bloody every day. Do you know what I mean? But they give you a blood test now. I don't know what for again. A blood test anyway before the CT. So I have to get that in my normal doctor's surgery, and then get the CT, and then I have to phone his receptionist. I didn't know that, Ashley. There you go. I'll need to save up. I'll need to save up so I can eventually get out there. And my play button, that's what I want as well. I want to get jettisoned out into space, and I want my YouTube play button. But that's what I was thinking. I'm going to sign over my YouTube channel to one of the girls, because I'm not going to be here much longer. This is the stuff I was running. I couldn't get out that this is it, and I was crying and everything. I was thinking I'm never going to see my grandson grow up, and summer holidays and pools and Oh, that's so. And my mum was like, "Don't you be drinking today?" I said, "Mum," I says, "I'll be saving it for Saturday." Yeah, Green Roses. He said something. Jenny, good morning, good morning. He said something about that I don't know, but to look at something. But ah, I can breathe. I feel as if it's the first time in weeks I've managed to be able to just take a deep breath and just let it out. Just like that. Do you know, I bet you I sleep better than night because I've not been able to sleep much. My sleep's been terrible and my mood's been really down and all the rest of it. So yeah, oh I Ashley, I'll be getting my bloody my flavouring on Saturday. Jenny, I didn't even need to get a scan today. My doctor seemed really happy with my lung function that I'd done on Friday, the blowing into the tube thing. He seemed really happy with that, and we had a look at my lungs, and he thinks it's nothing to worry about. He says that people have got these wee lumps and bumps and things on their lungs, but you just don't know that you've got it. It's just because of my history and stuff. So they'll give me another scan in October. But he seemed happy enough. And Jenny, he was my doctor just when I was going through all my cancer treatment. And he said, what was it again he said, a blast for the past when I walked in. He says, a blast for the past. He says, I remember you. He says, you were here before all your cancer treatment. I said, aye, that's right. So, he's happy, and then I'm happy. And he says, see, a biopsy, they need to put you out. You need to go for an operation, and they need to cut bits out of me. And I really don't want. I'm not a fan of that. The operation, getting stuff cut out if it's no necessary. So I'm happy. They're happy. The drive home was great. The drive home, it was raining, and I don't know, I just felt so good. And see, when I come home, do you know what? I made myself some chicken soup, just out the packet, but still chicken soup, and I feel great. Thank goodness. So that's that. I can put it behind me now. I can put it behind me and concentrate. I don't know another stuff now. Yeah, Rafika, we'll add the chicken noodle. See, just the Knorr chicken noodle soup that's in the packet, and you just boil it up with some water. It was delicious. I had some of that with a wee slice of bread, and it felt good looking out in the rain and just. Because I was even thinking about Halloween and Christmas isn't going to be the same this year, and what is there to celebrate? All this, it was all horrible. Feeling that I couldn't help it. But today I'm feeling optimistic and positive about my future for the first time in a while. Yes, my tingle, I can't wait to get in that pool. Cannot wait to get in the pool. Hopefully I've got the pool for Saturday. Wouldn't that be great if Saturday's a nice day and I get the pool up and running, I get the flavouring out there, I get the tunes on, and I get used sitting on the wall, sunbathing like that. I'll even get you a wee umbrella so you don't overheat, and we can sit there and have a lovely time and enjoy life and the birds and the dogs and just see, that's it. People don't realise, people always think, do you know what, I want a better car and I want a lot of money and I want jewellery and I want this and I want that. But see, when it really comes down to it, the greatest gift ever I've been gave the day, I feel as if I've been gave the best gift ever today, something that money cannot buy. And unless you've been in this kind of situation, you won't understand it. And I hope you never have to go through a situation like I've been through and stuff. But that's like the best gift in the whole world. And I'm going to be happy all day. I had a constant smile on my face coming home. Folk must have been looking at me driving like that. Get that nutcase. She's smiling about. And even coming away from the waiting room, I was so happy. I mean, I remember coming out that waiting room when I got told I had cancer, and I was in my wheelchair at the time because I'd just got the operation done in my leg, and I was breaking my heart. And I remember having to go by everybody in the waiting room, and at the time I thought, I don't want them feeling bad seeing me crying. But today, me walking through the waiting room, happy as Larry, could not be happier. Hopefully, my happiness and joys rubbed off on some of the people that were waiting. And hopefully they've got good news as well, because some of them sounded quite bad, like breathing wise and stuff. Oh God, and there was a wee baby as well that had wee tubes up its nose and stuff. And this is the kind of thing, you feel bad about yourself, and then you see something like that, and you feel like slapping your own face. The hell that they parents must be going through, you know. And see, not being able to breathe, gave me pain any day, but see, not being able to breathe, as frightening as anything when you can't get a breath into your lungs. And the more you're frightened and the more you panic, the less you can breathe. It's like a vicious circle, so it is. But they're dead normal. My lung test was normal. I was like, look at me being, I couldn't get over it. Look at me being normal. That's something I've never been. Thank you, doctor, for saying I'm normal. A lot of people on YouTube would disagree with you, though. Oh, sigh of relief. Here, wait to tell. Do you know what I'm going to do now? Do you know what I'm going to do? See, I bought a new fan. It was 30 quid for my bedroom. Just a wee fan like that. It's not working. It's not what I've had it about 3 weeks. It's not working. I've tried everything. It's not working. I even gave myself a wee electric shock this morning. So you know, that's just kind of stuff I do. Gave myself a wee electric shock, messing about with it this morning. So I'm going to cut the wire now, and I'm going to bare the wires, and I'm going to put a new plug on it and see if that works. See if it doesn't work, I'm going to take it out the back and kick the shit out of it, just for kicks, because I'm annoyed with it. Remember the toaster went, if I couldn't use mind that, just as well it was snowing outside. Remember my toaster went on fire, actual flames belting out at the bloody thing. I had to pull it out the socket, and I opened my back door and it was snowing outside, and I just launched it. Just launched it outside. See, me and electrical stuff, we don't get on. We just me and electrical stuff don't. And I've done light switches and all that in college. I've done electronics, but me and electricity just don't seem to go together. And then the cheese toasty maker, remember that incident? I blew that. I hadn't even made one cheese toasty, and I blew the bloody thing up. I cheese toasted the wire. I didn't know the wire was inside the cheese toasty maker, and I shoved it down and boom, blew the lights. Blew the lights. Edge of man, unbelievable this stuff. And then I did electrocute myself quite nastily one Saturday morning. It was early in the morning too. And again, it was my old extension cord wasn't working. You had to flick it like that to try. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wasn't. So I had it open, I was checking the wires, and then I'd shut, and then socket on, socket off, socket on, socket off, socket on. And anyway, the socket's been on. I've thought the socket has been off, and I've grabbed the wires, the bare wires like that, and burnt my hand. My hand was burnt. And I let out an almighty scream like that. Early in the morning, Rafi girl again, I apologise to my neighbours. 3 in the morning, I'm screaming. Here, they might have thought I was having a bloody good time, eh? They might have thought she's having a bloody great time, and they're listening to the screaming coming from the bungalow. Anyway, it wasn't good. It was an electric shock. I know see, why is this no charging? I've just got a low power thing. Is this working? Oh my God. See this? See, they're talking about electrical set, and it's just like, there you are, it's not working. Is this working? I don't know. Oh, you're either getting charged or you're not. This charger, luckily enough, I've got some other chargers, but that's what I mean. It's new, so I'm going to have a carry on today. Here, Edge of His Man, I might set up a wee video while I'm doing this fan. A couple of weeks and it's not working. I'm like, no, I'm going to strip it. I'm stripping it down to the wires, and if it doesn't work, it's getting a doing in the back garden. I'm just going to go just bash it, just happy bash it though, happily bash it because I'm in a good mood, but just bash it nonetheless. Oh, that sounds lovely, Green Rose. Green Rose, if you were up here with me, I would definitely make that for you. No. Oh no, Ashley, I mean, he's answered my prayers. But again, I was putting it in his hands. I was like, God, if it's my time to go, then it's my time to go. I'd like to stay here a bit longer though, if I will. But coming home in the car, I did say to him, I said, so you want me to stick around a bit longer then? Okay. I'll stick around a wee bit longer. Oh, thank God. So guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to get into this fan because it's now I've thought about it. I'm desperate to get into stripping it. And I don't know what's happening with this charger. I've got low power mode going on. Low power mode. The electricity. Well, I've never made it, Green Rose. I've never made it like from scratch, so it would be interesting. I could make you some mince and totties if you want some mince and totties. I'm great at that. I'm great at mince and totties. Well, I was in the mood for chicken noodle soup, so I had some chicken noodle soup, and it was great because it's raining outside and in my mood. But oh, listen, I'm going to enjoy my day, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope some of my good feeling has come out into the camera, into the universe, and you feel a wee bit better as well. So thank you all so much for coming in tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back to see you tomorrow. I'll tell you how I got on with the fan. Listen, see if it's at the back in pieces. I'll show you. I'll show you the carnage. Raffy girl, see if you hear a lot of banging coming from the back garden. You know it's happening. The fan's getting it. So I love you all very much, and thank you again for all your love and support and friendship and everything like that. I feel as if I can't date without you. You know, I need you there, and I'll be back to see you tomorrow. So have a great day. Bye, everyone. I can't even talk. Bye.